Tournament of Champions as we now go into the 17th title match worth $30,000 to the winner, the loser $17,000. And we've had excitement here today that'll be in next year's highlights, I'm sure. And this is the man that provided it in a double roll-off, 2 frames each after a 205 tie with Earl Anthony. This man strung 4 in a row to win. And he gets an opening strike in the title game. Couture, who then went on to defeat Gary Dickinson 198 to 179. And the man he eliminated, Earl Anthony, had won the first match against Mark Roth 221 to 192. Typical action in the Firestone Tournament of Champions.
Opportunity of a lifetime for both players. Steve Cook, Pete Couture, $30,000 hangs in the balance.
Fills up your screen at 6'6", 259 pounds. Oh, what a powerful strike. After waiting a long time, we earlier asked Steve how mentally prepared he was for one game.
I'm prepared, but just going out, I'm just going to go out there and be really aggressive. And, you know, that $30,000 right now is mine, and they're going to have to come out and just beat me to get it.
Well, I'd hate to have to try to take it away from him. 6'6", 260 pounds, a powerful guy, a great young bowler. You're going to hear a lot from him. His first big opportunity.
Physically, I doubt if anybody could take it away from him. But they're bowling, not boxing or wrestling. There he is in the left lane. Can he double? Just like that, the tournament leader. A long wait because of a 2-frame roll-off, which added to the wait.
Here we see powerful Steve Cook, and he hits the same place that Earl Anthony hit and cost Earl Anthony the week 7. Cook with tremendous power, tremendous hook on the ball, drives the 7-pin out with that awesome power that he does possess.
And remember, ABC's Wide World of Sports follows. Championship welterweight bout featuring Tommy Hearns, preview of the Kentucky Derby. And the man going for his first individual major title leaves a 4, 6, 7, 10.
Looking down at his thumb, after a game and a half already out there, he's bowled really 2.5 games with that roll-off. Seems to have a thumb problem. His thumb may be swelling.
So he covers 2 of the 4, and it's 26 for Couture through the 2nd frame.
What a great sport bowling is. Look at the contrast we have out here for its most prestigious title. A lefty and a righty, a man who is 140 pounds, another man who is 260 pounds, a fellow that is 24 years old in Steve Cook, and Pete Couture at age 35.
Re-rack on the left lane, giving Pete a chance to dry that bowling hand. Take a look at the thumb, now insert it. He's ready. Needs a strike. A 10.
The first solid tap that Couture's had in this afternoon's action, Chris, the solid 10. He seems to be quite a bit drained out there. He must regain his composure and go after this title. You just can't give away a $30,000 match. You have to be aggressive.
Pete Couture, whose tempo has changed, moving around very quickly instead of that nice relaxed pace that he had earlier as we look at big Steve Cook, who is mic'd. The bowlers are given an option to wear it or not, so let's see if from time to time we can get a verbal reaction from 24-year-old Steve Cook of Roseville, California. 2 titles in 4 years as a PBA member. What reaction, Bo, after that ball hits?
The big man, the great profile. Watch this cocked wrist. Watch the position at the top of the swing. Then the deep knee bend, even though he's 6'6", the tremendous extension. Look at how far he reached through that ball. The wrist snap. He overpowered the pins. He has a 34-pin lead as he pats a little rosin on the thumb hole so he doesn't drop the ball.
4th frame now. There is Candy Cook, mother of 2. just dance off the wood. 4-bagger. We're in the final match worth $30,000 to the winner. In a long Tournament of Champions live from Akron, Ohio, because of a 2-frame roll-off that Couture won over Earl Anthony to go into the semifinal and then defeat Gary Dickinson, and now against the tournament leader Steve Cook, and because of Steve's 4 in a row, trailing by 44. Good, he had a spare working, so that's strike number 2 for Couture. That one coming in the 4th frame.
Pete Couture has had a great day. He started in number 3 position, much like Wayne Webb did last year, and as Webb went on to win the title. But right now, Couture and Cook are definitely a way apart. After 4 frames, Cook, who's working on his ball, has a 44-pin lead. He's perfect through 4 frames. Pete Couture, and Chris, he has to get going here. Cook has been awesome, has not missed. Couture has a chance to cut that lead from 44 down to 34 with a double.
So that double. Oh, talking to them. Does that help, Bo?
I don't know. He must have been watching Marshall Holman.
Little guys are feisty.
Here's a man who does not want that $30,000 to get away from him. He's on his own out here on the tour, has a wife, 2 children that both travel with him. $30,000 could change his life at this point. Just 24 years old. Prior to today, he had finished 19th in both the U.S. Open and the True Value Open. Won his first title, Alameda, 79, defeating Earl Anthony. This is the title game. $30,000 to the winner. The runner-up, $17,000. Candy Cook, she almost looked like she wanted to cry when her husband threw that ball in the pocket. Steve Cook, perfect through 5, has a 44-pin lead. $30,000 at stake in his first major title. Reminds me of some of the right-handers we've had on the telecast this year, such as Holman and other power players. Right here. Shot. Carry ball. Come on, buddy. Yeah! Well, you heard 6'6" Steve talking.